Good morning. Here I am in the car and it's a horrible... oh, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat. I'm just going to show you. It's a bit of a horrible day here. I don't know if you can see out there. Let's have a look together. It's wet and miserable here in the Blue Mountains and I have a coat on. Let's prop you back up there. And it's almost November. Now, I'm getting my hair cut today and coloured. And it's been a long time in between, and so it's a bit kind of greasy. Anyway, I thought I'd just check in while I sit here because I'm about half an hour early for my haircut appointment. And it's drizzly and really cold and horrible, late October. And I thought, I've got half an hour. So I have my bag of tricks that I've been pulling bits and pieces out. I brought things with me. I showed you guys yesterday. I'm rereading Tiger Eyes by Judy Blume, just to get an idea. I love the way she writes. But, hey, hello, Nana. Here we go. So here's what I'm doing. I brought some of my slow stitching with me. And this is the one I was showing you, the wide bowl. I thought I'd try everything in blues and greens. And I've used the old wool blanket on the edge, which I'll do a blanket stitch over. And I'm stitching the interior. And I really like it. I haven't done the back yet. It's starting to take shape. I've just had coffee and a beautiful mushroom egg thing at Tempest Katoomba, but now I'm froggy. I get a bit like that. I don't know if it's something in like preservatives or something in like relishes, but I get a bit like this. And I'm also sitting here writing in my trusty book of ideas. I've had a concept come to me, so I've been struggling with, well, I shouldn't say struggling. My lovely agent Laura keeps reminding me I'm 6 months into the journey of kids' books, so it does take a bit of time and I'm impatient. But I'm trying to write now a novel for kids. I thought if the picture books are flooded, let's try something else. So anyway, that's where I'm at. So I'm carrying my book around with me because things keep sparking. And I keep going, I've got to write that down before I forget, because I'm a big one for going through the whole concept and then 5 minutes later it's gone. So I don't know if I can do this in front of you. Maybe if I turn it this way. Oh, look at this. I'm wondering, does anyone want a pack of, here I'm turning, wondering which is the best way to do this. I don't know if I can do this in front of you. To make a bowl, is that a separate pack people would like? I saw another one of my pouch packs last night. I've had someone contact me with an idea that they'd like to host a workshop in my space, so I'm really excited. I've invited them up to come and meet me so we can talk, and that's going to be my plan for next year, is really get that going, because I haven't done another thing about that, and I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I'm just dealing with kids stuff and, life and lack of funds and all of that. So I've just put, it's not on the back burner. I shouldn't say that. Should I forget doing this? It's not really working, is it? Repurposing your old clothes. I'm just reading someone's comment here. Oh, that's great. So someone's repurposing. Thank you. That's great. A bowl pack? Yes. Okay, I'll do that. Hey, Sue. Yes. I'm so pleased. I can just reading this. It's about to go. This comment. Your videos have inspired me to get my 5-year-old daughter into repurposing her old clothes. We've been cutting them up and making things with them. Thank you. That's great. I love that. So I'm in the old flannel shirt today. I was thinking about putting red roses and stuff on this one. And I'm also thinking, I've got another flannelette shirt that I wore yesterday. And it's a little bit small. It's a pink brown. The check's really cool and it's really heavy, and Japan in January is winter. So I was sitting there thinking yesterday, it's in the washing machine now, I'm going to pull some of it apart. It's tight on the sides. It needs a scoop on the side. And then I thought, I've got some vintage green check wool, and I thought I could do inserts on the side to, give it a bit of a gap for when you're bit chunky, but then I could do the pockets and maybe the cuffs in the contrasting green. So this is where you would normally throw your clothes or decide they're no good, and now I'm trying to think, well, I love it, it just doesn't, it only needs a centimetre either side for my my physique. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm thinking, well, I picked it up secondhand anyway. If it doesn't work, if it isn't great, I will discard it or repurpose the material if it's truly terrible. But in the old days, that's what you would do. You would let your clothes out or let them in, or, you know, take them in, or whatever you do. So yeah, I'm just encouraging. And at the same time, I'm really sad because I can see a lot of businesses are absolutely going under. And some are, you know, really big businesses. My friend and I were looking at, should I name them? I just feel really sad. Exotica Athletica. I used to buy some of their, when I was trying to lose weight. Oh, here's another one. I've got some baggy leopard print jeans and I'm going to have a go at cutting them to knee-length shorts. Oh, that's awesome. Please share whatever you do. I'm starting to collect things. I don't allow photos into the comments and stuff. I used to have trolls. I got rid of that. Now I can't work out how to fix that up. But you can always email bits and pieces to me, info@mountvickandme.com, and I can share them. So what was I saying? So yeah, Exotica Athletica. So years ago, I lost a bit of weight and I got into wearing leggings and trying to walk and stuff. And they're really great leggings, as are mine, that I do. But yeah, apparently they've got into administration and own $10 million or something crazy. And I thought, oh my God, there's all these brands going under. I don't know if they've grown too quickly or, you know, of course we don't know what happens each time with these brands. But I'm going to try and do this again in front of you. I feel really sad. So that's where I'm at. And it's hard not to feel terrible about small businesses that are crumbling and stuff. And, you know, we all panic about our small businesses. I'm still going, but you know, this constant pivoting, you know, I'm doing vintage, I'm doing nothing about workshops, and I'm sewing, and I'm, you know, taking away from t-shirts and tea towels and all the other stuff. So yeah, pivot to stay alive. And I guess the books are part of that. So doing kids books, it's, you know, something I've always been passionate about. I talked again to my lovely agent about, I'll just do them myself. I've got an audience, you know, they'll buy from me and they'll support me and they'll help me with kids' books. No. So the word is no, because once you there's some very successful self-publishers, but generally speaking, once you self-publish, it is very hard to get published. So I'm listening and learning and not being impatient. So anyway, this, I don't know if you can see it really close. So I've pushed this in and out if you've just joined. So you can see like this blue base stitch here. So I just kind of quickly got it all stuck to the base of the bowl. And this is a lovely cat, couldn't we? Now I'm doing a contrasting dark stitch. I don't know if you can see it. It's actually coming out lighter than what it is. So, and I think all I'll do is leave that little vintage flower in the middle. I'll leave that unstitched so you can see that at the bottom. And I'm worried that I don't have enough of this. So I thought what I could do is start to wind the green in further in. The last bowl that I showed you guys, I had canthus stitching going this way and that, which actually took so long. This is much quicker. But I just want to have a few on display when people come so I can show them different techniques on what you can do. So different colorways, like being really selective on colors, if that's your thing. I've seen where people do all lace, like kind of not white, but off-whites, creams, lace, embroidery, and keep it all as one color scheme that way as well. I quite like that. And I think, like, imagine a really big bowl or big rectangular shaped ones, and you can put them in your drawers for undies and socks, and they just make great gifts. And you can put a little bit of lavender, or, you know what I mean, like make them a little bit deliciously smelly, if that makes sense. So fabrics are so good. So after I finish my haircut, which will be happening in 20 minutes, on this very, very overcast day, it's awful out there, I might pop into some of the op shops and see if I can find some more lace and stuff. And I was thinking, I've got a lot of vintage doilies. I've got some tapestries, like probably more 80s. You remember those funny teddy bear tapestries and embroidered cushions and things like that? I've got a lot of that stuff, and I thought, maybe I should make packs up of some of those and sell them, get them out the door, so people that can't op shop or can't find product that they want to use can source it from me. So I haven't really concentrated on that before, but and if you came to a workshop, I could have it all out on a table. You can pick things if you really wanted to do something quite different. So that's where I'm at. But yes, I've got some clothes at home. I'm thinking, our place is so small, so my debate is, do I take it to the shop and set it up? And sometimes you don't mind if people watch what you're up to creatively, and other times I think, oh, don't look yet because I don't know if it's going to work and it's terrible and I'm trying to pull things apart. So there's a couple of things there that I want to work on, but I guess I want a bit of privacy till I can kind of suss it out how that might work. Oh, thanks, guys. A couple of people saying they like the colours. So yeah, look at that. Nothing there is particularly special. You can see a little bit of old embroidered doily, but all the other fabrics, like there's a blue check here, and as I was pinning it, I thought, I wonder if that's someone's school uniform. I don't know. School uniforms, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Or we could do vintage shirts. And I really like using, I'm going to look out for some more of the mohair blankets. So anyway, I thought I could show you, but the angle's not quite right because of course you can't really set up. So this is what I'm doing now. I'll try and show you again. Anyway, have I gone down too low? Probably gone down too low now. But there's no, like I'm going round and round like this, but you could also do like crosses and things too. And I was thinking, even imagine if it was all browns and blacks or really dark, and then you did a gold stitch, so did a bit of contrast. Anyway, that's where it's at. So yeah, I was talking to a lovely lady last night. So she wants to do a workshop, and it's a pretty cool concept. So I'll keep you posted. I won't say much yet until she comes up and has a look. And then of course I started panic thinking, oh, my lighting's terrible in the shop, and how could I afford to change the lights in time for everyone to have workshops, and blah, blah, blah. And my tables are no good. Any excuse to not do these workshops. I think that's what my head's trying to do. So I'm ignoring that, and we'll push on. And even if things aren't perfect, that goes with my whole business model, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm so excited about it all. I'm panicky and anxious about it as well, because it's out of my comfort zone in some ways. I did used to do workshops, but I have a space. I have a good space. I do have my vintage clothing up on racks, but the racks are on wheels. I can push them to the side. They can be out of the way. I can host, and it'll be totally cool. So anyway, that's it for me. I just thought I'll pop in because I woke up really early because my eldest child is now in year 12. They start, even though next year is year 12, they start year 12 this term. And that kid has to be at high school here in Katoomba at 8 o'clock. So even though we live, 15 minutes away by car, the buses and trains never line up, and the train goes up to the top of Katoomba Street. Katoomba High is way down the bottom. It's so miserable today, and this kid has a cold. So I thought, they're doing advanced or accelerated English or whatever it's called, and I thought I should should help them get to this course on days like this. So anyway, I thought I'd pack my notes to write my kids' book, because I've started typing, and I think I'm up to about 5,000 words, but I'm at the point now of what are the problems the characters face, how do they solve it. So I'm just writing notes, and after this I might go and pop in and have a look at some teenage, I don't know what it's called, like it's kids fiction, but they're not kids, it's like teen fiction, early teens, like 12, 13 I'm thinking, and have a look at who else is doing what and the style. I try not to read too much of other people's work, because I don't want to have it infiltrate in that, that I'm not, if the less aware you are, the better in some respects. I do read and write daily anyway, but I'm scared I'll take on concepts or, unknowingly go, oh, hang on, that's similar to something else that I've read. So in some ways I don't want to get too close. So anyway, I'm so excited that some of you guys are doing this in any situation, whether you're blanket stitching a coat or cutting off jeans, whatever. This is so fun. This is so fun. And for so long, we've all relied on the fashion industry to create for us, and we've had such an abundance of clothes that you just chuck it and get something else because it's so horribly cheap these days. And that will show long term because secondhand, you don't have access to a lot of good clothes because it's made of horrible plastics, the finish. So growing up, my mother did secondhand clothes. So in the about the mid-80s, I remember her saying the quality's gone. So back then she would get these Country Road was all the rage then, like a top and skirt set. It was a real thing to have everything matching. I've noticed that's coming back with pants and tops, but they'd be shoulder padded, they'd be in interiors lined, the skirts would have lining, there'd be a button and a hook and everything to pull the outfit together. This is a period of like the drop waist skirts and the shirts with shoulder pads, and you tuck it all in really bold colours and things, and in linen. It's hard to see that quality now. And I remember her saying it's all gone, it's all just this horrible t-shirt stuff. So that's what we tend to do these days with clothing. So if we can upcycle or tidy up our clothes or make them our own, that's another thing, is being individual and making your own. So you can take any old item and then dress it how you like. That's so inspiring. So good on you guys. And gosh, we need like a little fashion parade or something, don't we? An online fashion parade. I don't know how we'd do that. A Zoom thing where you walk along in your bedroom. Each person has a turn. But yeah, that's really cool. So anyway, I'll stop talking and I'll go and get ready to get my hair cut and coloured, and it's looking greasy and dishevelled, and I don't know if I should try something new, or I don't know. It's one of those things, isn't it? I'm that sort of person that runs around like a headless chicken, so just madly pulls my hair back because it's out of the way. I admire everyone with shortcuts where they have to do it each day, but I wouldn't do it. I'd have it all wrapped up in rags and stuff like that because I wouldn't have time to get to it. And that's because I love gardening and, doing everything else and then running out the door to work, and I don't spend attention on myself. I don't, I always go about my hands and these videos, and when I actually look at them go, oh, and, madly throw it. I wear my girlfriend Renee's oil on my face, Powder Healing. If anyone's interested, I'll share the link. She's amazing. Blue Mountains business, PAUDHA, Powder Healing, all natural, and she wins awards for skincare and stuff like that, and always says to me, yuck, don't put that on your face, it's got numbers on it. So that's what I'm trying to do at 52, put oil on my face every day. It seems like something I wouldn't want to do, but it's awesome. I love it. So yes, thank you. Inspire, make clothes. Yes, let's all do our own. What else can we do? We could do, I'm going to do this embroidery course, but I'm fascinated now with some of the dresses I have where it's got something down this side and then they flip it and repeat it down the other side. I can't, that's beyond me. So you've got the same bit of embroidery, you do your stitches one way, and then a lot of these are probably machine stitch, but for me, like people that hand embroider, then they do it the other way. It's amazing. How many hours does it take to do some of these things? It's so clever. So absolutely in love with slow stitching, and I hope you fall in love with it too. But I will make some bowl packs. That sounds like people would be keen. What I'll do is put a little template in, I think. I won't cut the shape for you. I think it's better for you to practice and learn so you can make your own. And I'll put in a selection of bits and pieces, and that could be a little bit of fun for everyone. Yay! And I think that might be one of the first workshops I do, something simple. I mean, it isn't simple as in you'd have the item half finished by the time you left the workshop. Maybe not even that, but depending how quick you are with stitching. But I think we could show enough process, even if you you know, like I show here, you build the bowl with these panels here, like pull it together. But even if you half did one side and then finish the other, you could do that. Anyway, I'll keep thinking about that. Okay, guys, I have to stop talking now. I'm sick of myself. I don't know about you guys, but nice to see you. Bye.